But if we were to get together and I was to say, hey man, what is the thing God's showing you right now where you're rethinking? What is the thing that's burning in you? You know, this rethinking God with tacos, it really is, he's better than our last best thought.
Yeah.
And almost offensively so. I can't tell you how many times I've been offended by how good God is. And then I've had the opportunity, the joy to rethink or to repent or to shift and come into alignment with how he thinks first about who he is and then about who I am and then about my neighbor.
Yes.
And how that's transformed me. If we were sitting down and I said, man, what is the thing? What is that one burning thing or two or three that you were like, bro, this is the stuff right here.
Man.
Is it tough one?
First I would insist that we were at a table just so that I could stay consistent with that. That would be of course.
That's fair.
And on brand, we're having tacos.
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think lately I'm really compelled by this idea of mystery. If the Apostle Paul was comfortable saying of certain things, I don't know, mystery, then like maybe it's okay. I feel like in my 20s, especially like when I first started off preaching, there's so much self-imposed pressure to be like Bible answer man and to like hold everything so airtight. And it was like, I think it came from a good place. I wanted them to think I was a competent leader and that they made the right choice in hiring me and I know my stuff. And I look at like the spiritual giants in my life that I most want to become like. It almost is like as if as they age, they hold less and less. It's like they're sure of fewer and fewer things. And there's something so beautiful about that. Not that we don't still have convictions, not that I don't really think Jesus was saying when he said this, but this whole like, man, what's in my closed-handed versus my open-handed? There's fewer and fewer things. Like, what would it look like to live a life of like true curiosity of the mysterious? Like, what is God doing in this? I don't know what this could lead to. I don't know what the neighbor's going through. I don't know how to make sense of this weird obscure verse in Numbers. Like, what do I do with that? I used to obsess over that. Like, I gotta figure out like every verse was a Rubik's cube, and I need to make all those line up. But I'm like, I think it's way more like a tapestry, and that to me is so much more compelling, you know. And I think that's a lot of what we're seeing with, I don't know, when people talk about like deconstruction. Sometimes I think maybe we're pulling up the cheesy linoleum flooring to reveal the beautiful hardwoods that were there all along. Maybe that's what's happening, you know. It's like,
that's so good.
This has been here for centuries. Why did we put Salty the Songbook on top? Why we didn't have to do that, you know? Like, it's I don't mean to knock on Salty. I'm just saying the mystery and this like, Lord, help me to have eyes to see what it is that you're doing in my life, in my family, in my neighbor's life. Like, what do you want to do today? Like that kind of, like, I have my agenda.
So fun.
I have my plan. But like, you know, 50% of Jesus's miracles were interruptions, you know, like, Lord, am I even interruptible? Like,
that's good.
I want to lean into that. Like, yeah, I have a plan. I have an agenda. But at the end of the day, I want to be open to the fact that God might surprise me and others entirely. And I want to be tuned into that.